Rain hammered on the windows of Marianne's apartment. The rhythmic pattering on the glass had always lulled her to sleep, but tonight was different. She'd been restless, tossing and turning in her sheets. At precisely 2 a.m., she awoke with a start. It wasn't the rain that had woken her up, but a cold gust that seemed to sweep through her room. Dazed and half asleep, Marianne noted that her bedroom window was tightly shut. So where did the breeze come from? Marianne decided to get a glass of water, hoping to shake off the eerie feeling. As she stepped into the dim hallway, the darkness seemed almost oppressive. She flicked on the lights, but they only responded with a feeble flicker before dying down completely. She navigated her way using the faint moonlight seeping through the curtains. However, as she walked past the bathroom, she felt a sudden urge to use it. She hesitated, the ominous feeling of dread settling in her stomach. With a sigh, she decided to get it over with. The bathroom was draped in an eerie blue glow from the streetlights outside. The ceramic tiles felt unusually cold beneath her feet. As she washed her hands, her eyes inevitably landed on the bathroom mirror. Marianne looked into it, expecting to see her own reflection, but she froze. Her reflection was there, but it was off. It stared back at her, eyes wide and unblinking. The Marianne in the mirror didn't mimic her shock. Instead, she smiled. Not a friendly, reassuring smile, but one that looked predatory. The reflection then began tilting its head side to side as if inspecting her. Horrified, Marianne stepped back, her heart racing. As she did, the reflection spoke in a voice that was hers but somehow distorted.
"Don't you recognize me, Marianne?"
Marianne, fighting every instinct to run, whispered back, Who are you?" The reflection's smile widened.
"I am who you hide. Every doubt, every dark thought, every suppressed memory. I've been here waiting for you to see me."
Marianne's heart hammered in her chest. She shut her eyes, scared to open them. The bathroom was icy cold now. She could feel her cold breath. She took a step back, her back hitting the bathroom door, and turned, looking back into her bedroom. Suddenly, a loud bang came from her bedroom, like something had fallen. The reflection, still with that chilling smile, looked towards the noise and then back at Marianne.
"She's here,"
it whispered. Marianne was forced to look at her grotesque reflection. "She? Who?" Marianne's voice trembled. The reflection didn't answer. Instead, it began humming a lullaby Marianne hadn't heard since her childhood, a song her grandmother used to sing. She had forgotten about it, but now it seemed so clear, so haunting. The humming grew louder, echoing through the bathroom. Marianne covered her ears, sinking to the floor. She couldn't handle the mental torture any longer. Then, as suddenly as it started, it stopped. The room felt warmer. Marianne dared to look up. Her own reflection, normal and just as scared as she felt, looked back at her. She got to her feet and slowly approached the mirror, half expecting the sinister reflection to reappear. But it was just her. She ran back to her room. On her bed lay a photograph. It was a black and white picture of her as a child, being held by her grandmother. She turned it over. In her grandmother's handwriting, it read, "To my darling Marianne, may you always find the light in the darkness. Remember, mirrors don't lie, but they also don't show everything. Face your fears and they won't control you." Marianne felt a mix of fear and comfort. The event, the reflection, the voice. Was it her subconscious making her confront her buried traumas? Or was it something more supernatural, a message from her grandmother from beyond? She didn't know. The rain outside had turned into a soft drizzle. Exhausted and drained, Marianne crawled into bed, clutching the photo close. As sleep claimed her, one thought crossed her mind. Never look into a bathroom mirror at 2 a.m.